Shalom Aleichem. I'm Tri-Valley Cultural Jews secular rabbi Judith Seid, here to explain how and why secular humanistic Jews talk about Jewish legends. The miracle of the oil, the parting of the Red Sea, the giving of the Ten Commandments. These are stories Jews tell around the holidays of Hanukkah, Pesach, and Shavuos. We know that these are not historical events, but we tell about them anyway. Why? Because they're important for our cultural literacy. They're stories that most Jews know and many believe. They're central to religious celebrations that many Jews observe. Some of them are even stories that non-Jews know and many believe. So we secular Jews do need to teach our children that these stories exist, even though we don't believe them. But we secular Jews pride ourselves on not saying what we don't believe. How then can we tell these stories without believing them or pretending they're true? We don't actually tell the stories. We tell about them. We say our legends, not our history. We can also refer to these stories as our myths or our stories. We talk about the God they believed in or their God the same way as we talk about the mythology of other cultures. But more important, we try to elicit the reason these stories survived over the years. We look for the hidden truths in the stories. We ask, why did the Jews keep telling this story? And what can we learn from this story? Even children are surprisingly good at finding morals in the myths. When asked to find the abstract meaning of the story, they come up with ingeniously sophisticated explanations. They'll say that the burning bush is a metaphor for one's conscience. Older kids will say that Adam and Eve actually became humans when they figured out the difference between good and evil. They'll explain that a community needs rules and that the Ten Commandments stand for a society of law rather than one that just obeys a king. In response to the Hanukkah myth of the oil, adults can discuss times when they felt deprived but realized they had enough. It's important for us to teach the real history of the Jews, just as we teach the real history of all other peoples, as the result of movements and individuals and natural occurrences. But we can enrich our teaching with songs, dances, food, and, yes, stories. The stories our people tell are more than religious mythology. They're our culture's vehicles for teaching ethics and values.